Although Spider-Man is one of the most popular superheroes in the world today, the backstory of making the movie is just as dramatic and full of ups and downs as the film's plot itself. The history of the first Spider-Man movie, 2002, directed by Sam Raimi, is particularly thrilling. Here is the real behind-the-scenes story of how the movie was made. 1. Marvel's bankruptcy and Sony's opportunity. In the late 90s, Marvel Comics was nearly bankrupt. To save themselves, they started selling the movie rights to their popular characters to various studios. Sony Pictures bought the rights to Spider-Man for just $7 million. At that time, many people thought superhero movies wouldn't be profitable, but Sony took a huge gamble. 2. James Cameron's canceled project. Titanic director James Cameron initially wanted to make Spider-Man. His script was much darker and intended for an adult audience. However, due to various legal issues and disagreements with the studio, that project was scrapped. Sony then chose Sam Raimi, who was primarily known for making horror movies, as the director. Raimi had been a fan of the Spider-Man comics since childhood. 3. Who will be Peter Parker? The casting war. When director Sam Raimi chose Tobey Maguire to play Peter Parker, Sony studio executives were furious. Their argument was that Tobey looked too skinny and weak. He didn't fit the image of an action hero. They wanted someone like Leonardo DiCaprio or Heath Ledger. To convince the studio, Sam Raimi filmed an audition tape of Tobey fighting shirtless. Upon seeing the video, the studio finally agreed. Tobey had to undergo strict gym training for 6 months to build his physique. 4. The suit and the theft. Designing the red and blue Spider-Man suit was a massive challenge. The suit was so tight that Tobey Maguire struggled to breathe, and if he needed to use the restroom, it took nearly 45 minutes to take the whole suit off. During filming, 4 Spider-Man suits were stolen from the set. These suits were valued at approximately $100,000. Sony Pictures announced a $25,000 reward for their return. Eventually, the police caught the thief, who turned out to be a security guard working on the movie set. 5. Filming and technological challenges. At the time, creating scenes of swinging through buildings using webs was impossibly difficult with existing CGI, or computer-generated imagery. A special effects director named John Dykstra invented new technology that made it look like Spider-Man was truly swinging through the New York skyline. The most interesting fact involves the cafeteria scene where Peter Parker catches Mary Jane's falling food on a tray. No CGI was used in this scene. Tobey Maguire successfully caught the food on the tray perfectly after 16 attempts. Number 6. The impact of 9/11. After the attacks on the Twin Towers on September 11, 2001, a major part of the movie had to be changed. The first trailer showed Spider-Man trapping a robber's helicopter in a giant web spun between the Twin Towers. Out of respect for the victims, Sony deleted that trailer and removed that specific scene from the movie. Number 7. Release and making history. Overcoming many obstacles, when the movie was released in 2002, it made history. It became the first movie ever to earn $100 million in a single weekend. The success of this movie paved the way for the modern Marvel Cinematic Universe, or MCU. In conclusion, although Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland later took on the character, it was Sam Raimi and Tobey Maguire's first movie that changed the definition of superhero movies in Hollywood forever.